Hello, sports fans out there and football fans. It's me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke, and I'm here with my main man, Kris Dufour.
Hey, everybody.
This is our second, this will be the Sportsman's second guest picks video. We are picking for week 8. But first we want to recap what happened in week 7.
A really good week for Sportsman Z is what happened.
It was indeed. Sportsman Z got 11 out of 15 right.
Ooh, that's sharp.
That is.
Thank you, Denver.
That is very, yes, thank you, Denver, for being one of those. Because it was looking like I wasn't going to get that one right. But anyway, the week started off on Thursday, October 16th with the Steelers, surprisingly, at least to me, losing to the Bengals. And what were your thoughts on that? The score was 33-31. It was a shootout between two 60-year-old quarterbacks.
Very close, yeah. Two 40-year-olds. Flacco, 340 yards or so. 3 touchdowns. Outdueled the old master.
Yeah, he did.
Aaron Rodgers.
He did. That was a slam-bang scuffle. Now, if you had asked me before the week, do I have any locks, that would have been one of them, but it wasn't.
Thank God you didn't ask.
We broke the lock and just...
Huh? The Bengals would have none of that.
That's right. So then we go on to the Sunday, October 19th games, the day before my birthday.
Number 59.
Number 59, yes, indeed.
Very special birthday.
So we had the Rams beating the Jaguars 35-7.
In London.
Yeah, that was never really ever in doubt.
3 reception touchdowns for Davante Adams.
Davante. See, this is why I like this guy, because he's got all this stuff up in his memory. I would have had to write it down, and then, who knows, I still might have gotten it wrong.
And he wouldn't have known how to say Davante Adams anyway.
That's right, I wouldn't have. So then you had the Vikings losing to the Eagles.
That was a good game. That was a good game. I watched a little bit of that one.
It was. Now, the Vikings, they had to come back a little bit late, didn't they?
They did, yeah. I mean, the Eagles, Hurts threw for over 300 yards for the first time in 3 years, I think they said. Mm-hmm. He had 2 touchdowns to Brown and 1 to Smith. 79-yarder.
Yeah.
They were, and then the Vikings, Vikings shot themselves in the foot in that game. They had multiple opportunities down in the red zone. They kind of screwed away a little bit. So.
Right.
You say right like you know, but
I know. I didn't know. I mean, I saw clips of the game, but I didn't see.
Wentz was playing fairly well for the Vikings, but just
Wentz actually has been pretty good since taking over from McCarthy.
Not too bad, but not winning.
Well,
not this week anyway.
So then you got the Patriots beating the Titans, which surprised exactly nobody.
Yeah, well, this is the only surprise that the Titans were winning 10-3 after the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a surprise.
Vrabel has the Patriots whipped into shape. Those guys are playing like a well-oiled unit, and the Titans are rudderless. They don't have, they first of all, they're riding with an interim coach right now. So
well, I mean, it looks like Cam Ward is good, but he's this is more of a rookie quarterback that doesn't have a lot around him. You know what I mean? Like his offensive line was not good when they needed time. He made some poor decisions, and I mean the Patriots, like you said, Drake May, I think they said historically is throwing the long pass better than any quarterback in history at this point of the season. 8 games in, it's ridiculous. He entered the game a ridiculous 20 for 27 on passes 30 yards or longer, which is insane.
Yeah,
and he hit one again in that game. A beautiful pass to.
So then we got the Jets at home losing to the Panthers 13-6. And the Jets are the first team in history to lose 3 games in a row in which they allowed fewer than 14 points.
I feel bad for Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot going on. They pulled Fields at halftime, changed quarterbacks, but did nothing for him. One thing about that Patriots game, though, we'll just go quickly back. That was the first time the Pats won 3 straight road games in the regular season since 1961.
Really?
Yeah, they won 3.
Even in the Brady era, they did?
They won 3 in the playoffs under Brady, 3 road games in a row, and when they won the Super Bowl one year, but they'd never done it in the regular season since 61, which is incredible if you think about it.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, we don't have to spend a lot of time on that Jets-Panthers game because, frankly, what's there to say?
Right.
Panthers won again, though, so good for them.
Yeah, good for them. You got the Browns at home, and they beat the Dolphins 31-6. Now, the Dolphins are a team, you know, they got their issues.
I mean, most people after that game thought that coach would be fired for sure on Monday morning. He was not.
Yeah, he hasn't been yet that we know.
But talk about, a sinking ship, my goodness. And I thought they have talent, but they certainly aren't playing like they have talent. So
no.
I mean, the Browns just ran them over.
And Tyreek Hill is out for the season.
Yeah, which doesn't help anybody.
Yeah. You got the Bears at home.
The Bears
Over the Saints. The Bears over the Saints. The Bears are on a little bit of a roll. They're looking pretty good.
I mean, they beat the Commanders, and then they obviously took care of business against the Saints. It was 20-0, and then the Saints all of a sudden made it 20-14 at one point. And I was like, oh, here we go. But Bears are one of those teams you don't quite know if they're capable of blowing a 20-0 lead or not. So
yeah.
And then again, the Saints aren't that team that you expect to come back from a 20-0 deficit either. So
right.
But the Bears won out.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Bears
with
defense
how
is
they've
good.
been playing.
Yeah, their defense is playing pretty good.
Yeah. And you got the Chiefs at home over the Raiders. This was a whitewash. The Chiefs won 31-0.
Man, Mahomes 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
Rashid Rice came back. First game since his suspension ended. He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So now the question is, are the Chiefs back? Is this the Chiefs, or was it just they were playing a Raiders team that was overmatched?
I mean, I'd like to see the Raiders play the Dolphins again because, I mean, who's going to win that game? That's got to be the war of attrition, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 0-0. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
It's not good.
Right, but it's not good.
I did not think the Raiders were going to be just some team that people could roll over like that, but they have been really not good.
Yeah.
They're just poor.
And then you got the Colts beating the Chargers 38-24.
It's crazy, right? What the Colts are doing, like the number 1 seed in the AFC now, and
if not for one mistake, they could be undefeated right now.
Their offense is ridiculously good. I mean, it's like I don't want to disparage the quarterback that went from the Giants to the Colts. What was I can't think of his name right now. Can you?
From the Giants to the Colts?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, right? Daniel Jones. But literally, it feels like he's the guy from damn Yankees all of a sudden. Like, how did he go from being so bad to just being an efficient machine? Like, it's crazy. Whoever has worked with him in Indianapolis, whoever the OC is and the quarterback coach.
He did spend a year with the Vikings.
Yeah.
And he does attribute some of it to working with their coach. I forget his name. What's his name?
Oh, is it the young guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it O'Connell?
O'Connell.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Might be something.
So he attributes part of it to working with him, but he's got a better offensive line in Indianapolis.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor's ridiculous right now too. And he's older and he's having like the career year.
Right.
I mean, he's always been good. I mean, I don't want to. But, I mean, he's just at another level right now, which I guess means the offensive line is too. But their offense is ridiculously efficient. It's incredible.
Yeah, and now we're going to talk about your boys. The Broncos at home beating the Giants.
How, though?
With a historic fourth quarter.
I clap my hands like I'm happy they won, and I am. But it was ridiculous. After 3 quarters, it was 19-0.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, I'm sure anyone that watches your show probably does, but 19-0 Giants after 3 quarters. 26-8 with 7 minutes left in the game. Giants are winning by 18. Yeah. So let's throw that stat out. 1,609 consecutive NFL games where a team leading by 18 points with 7 minutes left won the game. 1,609 consecutive games. And the Broncos snapped that streak.
Or if you want to look at the other side, the Giants snapped that streak.
No, I don't like to look at that side. The Broncos came back. They scored a touchdown. They made it well, and they got the first two 2-point conversions, so they made it 26-16. Then they went ahead 30-26, right, with like a minute and 18 to go. The Giants drove down, got two brutal penalty calls on the Broncos. One was a late hit, and one was a pass interference at the goal line. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Giants score on a dart touchdown to go up 30-30 with, I want to say 37 seconds left. The kicker missed 2 extra points. The Giants kicker missed 2 extra points in the game, including the last one. Remember?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That I did not know.
He missed the last one. And so the Broncos get the ball at their own 23 after the kickoff return and drive all the way down, I want to say Giants 21-22, and on some great catches, one by Cortland Sutton, where he leaps over the defender like he's like 6 feet in the air. Mm-hmm. And Lutz kicks the 39-yarder to win it at the buzzer.
Yeah.
That's nuts. 33 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah, all in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible. It was an amazing game. Mile High Magic is back. But Broncos sit at 5-2. They're the number 2 seed in the NFC, I think, with the Patriots, right? They're both 5-2, or maybe they're 2-3. But anyway, it's nice. It was an incredible victory.
The Who Cares Bowl, we had the Packers beating the Cardinals. The Cardinals now going with Brissett, at least.
Well, Murray's hurt.
Yeah,
Murray's been hurt for 2 games.
Yeah, for a little while. So
yeah, I mean that was a surprising game in how close it was. To me, Brissett played actually quite well that game, I thought.
He did, yeah. Until right at the end. At the end, he was overthrowing people. He was missing people. But
when you're trying to come back at the end against the Packers D, you're going to turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Most times.
Yeah. So then you got the Commanders against the Cowboys. And the Cowboys doubled them up, 44-22.
Dak Prescott playing at a level right now, I don't know. He's probably had a stretch like this, but they are ridiculous. They've scored over 35 points in
If their defense,
3 or 4
if
straight
their defense
games,
could have stopped even a couple more teams and have done a little better than they've done.
Yeah, I mean and you know what's great? Well, we'll get to it, but the Cowboys are going to Denver this week.
Yes.
So,
a rematch of Super Bowl 12.
But the Cowboys are looking good, and I got CeCe Lamb back, and he was, and Jake Ferguson's playing at another level too. Their tight end is insane. 2 more touchdowns for him. And
then you got my cousin's team, the 49ers, beating the Falcons 20-10. And if you've watched the show, you know that I do very often pick the 49ers to lose. And then they come back and they bite me in the butt and they win. But this time I picked them to win, and they did. They did what I wanted them to do.
It's rare.
It is rare with the 49ers and with the Steelers. The Steelers I can't figure out to save my life. But
McCaffrey had 2 touchdowns in that game and 200 total yards, 123.
McCaffrey, he had one of the better. That game, he was the McCaffrey that the 49ers thought they were getting.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's been banged up a lot, so it's nice to see him back and healthy and actually doing what people think he could do. So.
And then the Lions at home beating up on the Buccaneers.
We saw a little bit of that game last night.
We did indeed see a little bit of that game.
It was the Lions D, that young secondary. They banged up, and man, you know how many times we saw the Buccaneers knocking on the door?
Yeah.
And the D made a big play. I mean, obviously, Amon St. Brown had a big game. I mean,
I think Joe Buck said that if you looked at the stats, you would have thought it was a lopsided game with the Buccaneers winning. But
yeah, I mean, they were moving the ball. They just had a lot of trouble in the red zone.
Yeah. And then my brother's team, the Seahawks.
James Matthew.
The Seahawks taking out the Texans.
27-19.
Yeah.
Darnold continues to play well.
Yeah, he does. He does. And I'm hoping Myers continues to kick well for the Texans. Although I needed him to get like 30 field goals, and that wasn't going to happen.
You would have had a hard time coming back to beat.
I know. In my fantasy league, I lost to this guy, and I got stomped. Stomped
by a 1-5 team.
Yeah.
Going in now 2-5.
Right, and so now I'm 3-4.
Yeah, nothing to brag about on this thing.
Not liking that.
Yeah.
Well, that is going to bring us to week 8.
You're 11-4 though. Let's tell the people what you are for the year too. 11-4 last
11
week.
and 4. Well, I don't on the year. I don't. Well, let's see.
Didn't you say you were playing 6-17%?
So yeah, 66
and 41.
66 and 41.
So that's impressive. Over the 60%, well over the 60% mark.
That is, 617. Yeah, it is. It's a good percentage, but I got to keep it riding. We got to keep riding.
I mean, you always do. That's the pressure of being an NFL picker.
Right.
I'm throwing some helmets.
And so, yes, and now we're going to get into that. Now we're going to do the picks. If both of us agree a team is going to lose in the game and the matchup, we're chucking it.
Oh, yeah.
We're chucking it.
I'm just hoping I get to chuck one helmet.
But if it's a split, then nobody gets chucked. Even if they're a terrible team and they're having a terrible year, if we split on it, doesn't matter. They don't get chucked.
And right now, we don't even know who each other's picking.
Right.
We didn't pre-plan this.
Right. And I've got my other sheet over here. We are going to keep track of that on this.
Always prepared, this cat.
Yeah,
always prepared.
I try. We will.
We got a Thursday nighter coming up.
Yeah, we got a Thursday nighter. The Vikings at the Chargers, and that is right here. We've got that matchup. Now, this Franklin, I was telling him last night, I have no idea who's going to win this game because they're both Jekyll and Hyde teams. But I'm going to go with the Chargers only because they're at home.
Yeah, that's a tough one. They are both playing well. Chargers have really been a little bit worse than I thought this year. I thought they were going to be winning a few more games, but I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go Chargers at home.
Chargers at home.
Over the Vikes.
We're both taking the Chargers. That means goodbye, Vikings.
Goodbye, Vikings.
And that brings us to the Sunday games and the Jets and the Bengals. And I don't think it takes a genius to figure out who would probably win this game. I am going to go with the Bengals. They're at home. Dylan Gabriel is starting to play better. He's learning the system. He's learning to, be a good solid NFL quarterback.
Why is Dylan Gabriel in this discussion?
Isn't he the quarterback of the Bengals now?
No, that's Joe Flacco, dude.
Oh, that's Joe Flacco. Okay,
he doesn't need to learn anything. He's 40 years old.
All right, no, he doesn't have to learn anything.
I mean, he just...
So, and the Jets are they haven't won a game yet. They haven't looked like they can win a game yet. So, I'm going with the Bengals.
Ditto. Bengals.
All right, so we're both picking the Bengals, and the Jets are gone. And the Jets
gone.
Really, the Jets are a team.
You should mark these down so you know who you pick.
Oh yeah. So let's see.
Because you'll forget.
We both
picked the Chargers. Both picked the Bengals.
Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute.
What?
I didn't.
It's okay.
All right. Well, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. I don't have it marked the right way, but anyway.
Let me handle this part of the thing. Go ahead. Keep going.
So the next one we have on tap is the Giants at the Eagles.
Ooh, and the Giants beat the Eagles, 3 weeks ago on a Thursday night? Manhandled them, right? 34-17, if I don't remember correctly.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they won.
Something like that.
But now this time the game is in Philly, and I think the Eagles have learned their lesson because their offense was a little too predictable for several weeks. And now they've begun to change it up a little bit. Figured out they need to do that. I am going to go with the Eagles at home.
Ditto. I'm going with the Eagles at home. I think they're going to...
Oh, my God. So now we've got two guys taking the Eagles, and that means the Giants getting chucked, which they should anyway.
That's right.
And now we've got San Francisco against the Texans. And for the second consecutive week, I am going to pick the 49ers, even though they're on the road at Houston. I'm going with the 49ers.
I'm going to agree. I like the way they're playing with McCaffrey. I like their defense right now. And even though the Texans are at home, this is one of those games that could surprise you. But I feel like the Niners are ready to start winning. So I'm going to go with the Niners.
Okay. All right. So we both take the Niners to win, and that means we're chucking the Texans. Every team has been
chucking the Texans.
Every game there's been a helmet chucked.
Oh.
And this one is going to be the Bears in Baltimore
Ooh.
against the Ravens.
That's a good one because Bob could probably go to that one.
Well, I could if I could afford a $600 ticket.
If you could find your way out of the man cave.
But
you need a map to do that.
But you know what, though? I'm going with the Bears on the road to beat Baltimore, because Jackson isn't back. So now they've got, who do they have at quarterback? They've got the guy that used to be on Dallas, the backup for Dallas.
It's the guy, I like his name. What's his name? Rush, right?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. So I'm going with the Bears in that one. What do you got?
I'm going to take the Ravens at home over the Bears.
All right, we got a split decision there, which is what I had for breakfast at IHOP.
Yeah, that's right. The old split decision.
That's right.
That's right.
So the next one we have is the Browns and the Patriots. Now, this is the one, the Browns have Dylan Gabriel.
There you go.
And
now you hit the right quarterback.
Now I got the right quarterback. But the Patriots they've become a killing machine. So I am going to go with the Patriots, and they're at home in Gillette Stadium. So I'm going with the Patriots. What do you got?
I mean, I like the Browns. They played really well last week, but and I don't like the way that people like yourself are kind of thinking these Patriots are a machine and they're going to just go out and win every week. They've been 4-13 2 years in a row. So I get a little gun shy.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Patriots if Vrabel can, and I think this is where Vrabel comes into play quite a bit, the new coaches, if he can just help them maintain their sense of week to week preparation wins, execution wins. That's going to be the key. That's not the Patriots are in no way in a place where they can start overlooking teams like the Browns.
No, well, no. And Vrabel's not going to let them do that.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to go with the Patriots as well.
Okay, so we're both picking the Patriots, which means goodbye, Browns.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Browns. And now we've got the Bills and Carolina. Now, normally, you would just look at this, you would just eyeball this game, and you would say, let's take the Bills. But Carolina has been playing better in the last few weeks.
Yeah, no doubt about that, yeah.
So, and Buffalo has lost or played poorly when you wouldn't have expected they would.
Accurate.
But I'm still going to go with the Bills here. I think the Bills they've got too much talent, and they should win this game. I'm going with the Bills.
Agreed.
All right. Well,
I just feel almost exactly what you said. And the Bills, they performed well last week. So I feel like they've righted the ship a little bit. And losing at Carolina, that's a bit of a stretch to me for the Bills right now. So I'm going to say they win.
All right. Goodbye, Carolina.
Goodbye, Carolina.
And that brings us to my other cousin's favorite team.
Uh-oh, how many cousins you got?
I've got a lot of cousins,
Cousin
but Matt is the San Francisco 49er fan, and Martin is the Dolphins.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Falcons fan. Poor Martin.
No, poor Martin.
You might want to be the Falcons fan, Martin.
At this point, he might want to switch sides. Right, so, I mean, the Falcons are at home. They're a better team. The Dolphins are, McDaniel just can't seem to whip them into shape. I'm going to go with the Falcons at home in this one.
Gosh, I like the Falcons. I thought the Falcons, they've been playing well. They beat the Bills. I think that surprised people. I don't think the Dolphins can beat anybody right now.
I know. It doesn't seem like they can.
That's the thing about the NFL. Obviously, they can, but it just doesn't feel like they can. I feel like we're picking way too easy. But I'm going to go Falcons in this game.
All right, so we're both picking the Falcons, and that means we are chucking Miami.
Yeah.
I hope I can find some of these helmets when we're done.
I mean, Lord knows what we're going to find when we look for them.
Right.
I'll tell you that from experience.
So anyway, the next one we have is, now this is a divisional game, right? The Saints and the Buccaneers.
Saints,
Divisional game.
Big game.
Big game. The Saints, now, earlier in the season, I was high on the Saints. You know, I thought that they played, there was a lot of games they could have won. They were competitive, you know, whatever. The Buccaneers have injuries. The Saints are at home. You would add all of that up. You would put that all into the computer, and it would not come out with the answer 42. It would come out with the answer Saints. But I'm still going to go with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, gosh. I think I'm going to pick the Saints in this one as my upset special.
There we go. Upset special
because
by Kris Dufour.
They're home.
Yeah.
I like the way they've been moving the ball. I didn't like the way they played against the Bears, but now they're, I don't know. Just got a feeling too. The Bucs are kind of hurting, still banged up. Now they lost Evans again with a broken collarbone. You know, Mayfield's great. Don't get me wrong. He's having a great year, but I don't know. I'm going to call the Saints in a shootout.
All right, so that's a split decision.
That's a split decision. No helmet.
Nobody's going to get chucked on that one. And now we have the rematch of Super Bowl 12. Not the exact one, but you know.
Oh,
but it is
27-10.
Dallas, yeah. Yeah, and there's going to be no Norris Weiss in this one, thank God.
Should be. God bless Norris Weiss, Haven Moses, Rob Lytle.
But anyway.
Riley Odom. Hey, you know, I mean, we had some Steve Watts. No, I don't think Steve Watts was around yet.
But yes, Dallas on the road against the Broncos. Of course, the Broncos, they have the bad habit, I'm sure that you don't like, of having to come back late in the games that they have to win. And like you said, Dak is having one hell of a year. So, man, this is even tough for me. I don't know about this one. Only, you know what? Only because it's in Mile High in Denver, I'm going to go with the Broncos.
There is no way in the world. First of all, there's going to be two things that happen here. I'm going to pick the Broncos, and I'm going to get to throw the Dallas helmet.
Okay.
Just because of 1977.
Just because of 7.
I don't know if the Broncos are going to win this game, but I'm not coming on this show and picking against my team. The Dallas team is rolling. There's a lot of good reasons they could win this game.
Oh, yes, there is.
Denver did not play well, even though they won the greatest comeback, you know, that I've ever seen. But no way. I'm picking the Broncos. That means goodbye, Cowboys.
Goodbye, Cowboys. You're out of here. And now we have the Titans against the Colts. And the Colts, as we said, they are a team that's rolling. They're rolling. Rawhide. Pick them up, move them out, rawhide. So, I mean, the Colts, and they're at home. Man, yeah, I'm going with the Colts. I mean, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I already wrote it down, man. I want to pick more upsets, but I don't know how the Titans are going to beat the Colts.
Yeah, we don't see a path to victory there, so
yeah,
goodbye, Titans.
Can't do it.
And now we've got Green Bay against the Steelers. Is
this like the Sunday night game are we at yet? Or
this is the Sunday night game, as a matter of fact.
That's a good one. Green Bay at the Steelers.
And this wasn't this a Super Bowl too, or was it?
Green Bay Steelers, probably. A more modern one, maybe?
Yeah, one of the more kind of modern ones.
It certainly wasn't an old one.
The one that, I don't know. But anyway, leave it in the comments if you know.
Green Bay and the Steelers doesn't ring up.
But anyway, now this is tough for me because I think Green Bay no, they're not. I don't think they are the better team overall. You know what? The Steelers, they're just going to do opposite of what I say, but I'm going to go with the Steelers at home.
Rodgers and the Steelers at home against Green Bay. It's a great game. And the
Steelers, little bit of a revenge game, you might say, for him.
Well, I don't know. God.
Well,
maybe.
I would say that.
I mean, it doesn't seem like he has the same buttons that we all push. So I don't know if he even thinks about that, but probably a little bit. But I don't know. Steelers at home are tough to pick against anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick Green Bay in this one.
All right.
I like Green Bay's chances in this.
So we've got a split decision, and that's going to take us to Monday night. I don't know who came up with this game for Monday night, but it's going to be the Commanders on the road in Kansas City.
I love it.
Taking on Mahomes.
That's a Monday nighter?
That is a
That's
Monday,
a Monday night. I'm
Monday
going to have
night
to
game.
stay up and watch a football game.
That is exactly what that means. And, Mahomes, last week, they destroyed the Raiders, absolutely took them apart. Jaden Daniels, who knows? Is he still injured? We don't know. And if he is, then you've got, that dude.
That dude, Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
That dude.
Out of UFC?
I don't know where he played college ball.
No, okay.
I mean, he was drafted by the Titans. Is that true?
I think
played
that's
Titans,
true.
played Falcons. I don't know.
Anyway, leave it in the comments if you know. But anyway,
I don't know
go.
where he played college ball.
I'm going to go with Kansas City.
How can you not? The Redskins have no receivers and possibly no quarterback. That's a bad combination.
That is a very bad combination.
I mean, no, I'm not going to.
So we're gonna.
The Chiefs are rolling.
We're gonna chuck them, and they're over the rainbow. And that
Some
is all the game. Now that is only 13 games. That's a
lot of buys this week, huh?
Yeah, that is kind of
only two,
docket.
right?
Well,
is 15 the max, or how many?
The max would be 16. So
three buys. Six teams on a buy.
Yeah,
That's
6
not too
teams
bad.
on a bye. Now, one of those is the Lions.
Yeah.
One of those is...
There's no way you're guessing all 6 teams on the bye, dude.
No, that's right.
I'm
not even going to try.
That would be a boring video.
Again, if you know, leave it in the comments. And leave as much as you can in the comments.
Bob tries to pick the bye team.
Yeah. I think that, no, we're not going to do that. So, but I know one is the Lions. They mentioned it last night on one of the games. So there you go. There's our picks.
There they are.
Let us know where you differ with us, especially on games where we agreed, which was quite a few of them.
I think we only disagreed 3 times. So.
Only disagreed 3 times.
Which is scary for me. But
which is just scary for him, but I'm pretty confident.
I mean, you're the one with the 61.7% win percentage.
61.7% winning.
Don't look at me.
But anyway, that will be it for me. Sportsman Z and my guest host, Kris Dufour.
Peace. Peace, everybody.
We're checking out.